Hey everyone, welcome. If you're a nursing student, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to break down a skill that seems pretty simple on the surface, but is actually packed with critical thinking, helping a client with their meal. And trust me, this isn't just some daily task. It's a huge topic on the NCLEX, and really mastering the art and the science behind it is going to make you a fantastic nurse. So let's kick things off with a question to get us in the right mindset. When we're helping someone eat, what's our real goal here? Because I promise you, it's about so much more than just getting calories in. And here it is. This is the core of it all. It's a perfect blend of three key principles. First and foremost, the client's safety. Then, upholding their dignity as a human being. And all the while, using this time for continuous assessment. Keep these three words, safety, dignity, assessment, in your head. They are our guideposts. Okay, so here's our game plan. We're going to tackle this in 4 parts. First, we'll cover the setup for success, because what you do before the food even arrives is everything. Then we'll get into the art of assisting. After that, we'll talk about the crucial follow-through with care, comfort, and charting. And finally, we'll explore how to switch up your approach for clients with different needs. All right, let's jump right into part 1, the setup for success. And that subtitle says it all. Preparation is prevention. Every single thing we do before that meal tray shows up is designed to stop problems before they start and to make it a safe, positive experience. I want you to think of these steps as your pre-flight checklist. They are absolutely non-negotiable. You always start with the chart, checking their diet order, looking for any swallowing issues. Then you gather what you need, and of course, wash your hands. At the bedside, you use 2 identifiers, like name and date of birth, and then you ask one more time about allergies. This sequence is the absolute foundation of patient safety. So why all this fuss about preparation? Well, one of the biggest dangers we are trying to avoid is this right here, aspiration. That's when food or drink goes down the wrong pipe into the lungs. And let me tell you, that can lead to aspiration pneumonia, which is a really, really serious complication. So everything we're about to do is geared toward preventing this. So as soon as you walk in that room, your nursing brain is already on. You're assessing, is my client awake and alert? You're listening to their voice. Does it sound clear, or is there a wet, gurgly sound that could mean trouble swallowing? Do they have their glasses on, their hearing aids in? Can they physically hold a fork? And so importantly, you're asking them, hey, what looks good to you on the tray today? That simple question gives them control and respects their dignity. Okay, we are all prepped and ready to go, so let's move into the meal itself. The art of assisting. This is where all that groundwork pays off and where your people skills really get to shine. First up, positioning. This is everything. To prevent aspiration, your client has to be sitting upright. That means getting them into a chair if they're able to, or at the very least putting them in a high Fowler's position in bed. That's sitting straight up at a 90-degree angle. The protective covering? Well, that's just for comfort and keeping things clean. You know, this quote really reframes this whole thing, doesn't it? You are not just a person delivering a food tray. You're a therapeutic presence. This is a special chance to socialize with your patient and to continue your assessment in a much more relaxed and natural way. So what does this actually look like? Well, for starters, pull up a chair, sit down at their eye level. This tiny action completely changes the power dynamic and makes it feel more like 2 people sharing a moment. Ask them what they want to eat first. If they can feed themselves even a little bit, encourage that independence. And when you are helping, the key is to go slow. Offer small bites and literally watch their throat to make sure they've swallowed completely before you offer the next one. Okay, the meal's over, but our job is not done. The follow-through is just as vital as the prep. This part is all about comfort, hygiene, and most importantly, communicating what you found to the rest of the healthcare team. As soon as they're done, get that tray out of sight, out of mind. Next up, oral care. This is not just about feeling fresh, it's a huge step in preventing infections. Help them wash their hands, get them settled and comfortable. But wait, here is the most important safety tip. Keep them sitting upright for at least 30 minutes after they eat. Gravity is your best friend when it comes to preventing aspiration. And now, the part that proves you did your job and you did it well. Charting. Your documentation tells the story for the whole team, the next nurse, the doctor, the dietitian. Just writing ate well, that tells us nothing. You have to be specific. Consumed 75% of the meal. Coughed after sips of water. Required assistance with cutting food. See? That level of detail is what professional nursing is all about. Great nursing care is never a one-size-fits-all deal. We have to be flexible and ready to adapt what we do for clients who have unique challenges, like trouble swallowing, memory issues, or physical limitations. This is a perfect example of how you have to tailor your care. For a client with dysphagia, which just means difficulty swallowing, you want to create a calm, quiet, focused environment. But for a client with dementia, your strategy completely changes. Your focus is now on routine, keeping things simple, maybe even offering one food at a time so they don't get overwhelmed. And remember, you are not alone in this. We have tools and other experts to help us. Things like weighted utensils can be a game changer for a client with hand tremors. And never, ever hesitate to call in the specialists. A speech therapist can do a formal swallow study, and an occupational therapist can find the perfect tools to help your patient be as independent as possible. Okay, here is an awesome pro tip that you can literally use on your next clinical shift. For a client who can't see well, describe their plate like it's a clock. You can say, your chicken is at 6 o'clock, your mashed potatoes are at 3, and the green beans are over at 9. It is such a simple but incredibly effective way to give them back some independence and dignity. All right, let's wrap this up with a quick recap. Takeaway number 1, the big one, safety first, always. From checking allergies to getting the positioning right, every step is about preventing harm, especially aspiration. Takeaway number 2, promote dignity. You are caring for a person, not just completing a task on your to-do list. Ask what they want, encourage them to do what they can, and always, always show them respect. And takeaway number 3, always be assessing. Mealtime is a gold mine of information. You're checking their ability to swallow, their mental status, their physical strength, and what they're actually eating, all in one go. So I'm going to leave you with this question to think about. When you go into your clinicals, how are you going to take this basic procedure and make it something more? How will you use these principles to provide not just a meal, but a real moment of connection and truly compassionate care? If this explainer helped you out, do me a favor and hit that like button, and definitely share it with your study group. Make sure you subscribe for more videos just like this, all designed to help you crush the NCLEX. And hey, if you're looking for some amazing study tools, check out the links in the description for our summarized revision books. Thanks for watching. Now go out there and make a difference.